This is Charlie reporting to you live from Boston Common, where they are putting up their Christmas tree they received from Nova Scotia, signifying 103 years of partnership. This story begins on December 6, 1917, during World War I in the harbor of Halifax, Nova Scotia. The clock on Citadel Hill read 9:04 a.m. when the greatest man-made disaster in Canadian history took place. At 8:45 a.m., two ships collided. The French freighter Mont Blanc, captained by Amy Medic, and IMO Norwegian, captained by Hakon From. The Mont Blanc was carrying more than 2,500 tons of explosives that caught on fire. The captain and crew abandoned ship as they knew the outcome would be horrific. Moments after the collision, a seaman was running at a train dispatcher, Patrick Vincent Coleman. Overhead, the seaman shouting, "It's going to blow!" Coleman remembered that an incoming passenger ship from St. John MB was coming in. He sent a message to hold up all trains coming into Halifax. His message was received and all incoming trains came to a halt. At exactly 9:04, an explosion that bombed louder than a thunderclap occurred in Halifax Harbor. It was heard as far as Cape Breton. This was later to be called the Halifax Explosion. This explosion was so hot that the air temperature flared to about 5,000 degrees Celsius. The explosion destroyed much of what is known as North End Halifax and reached as far as Dartmouth. Nearly all structures within a 800-meter radius was destroyed. Many people believe that the Germans bombed the ship, but it was later discovered that the collision was the reason for the explosion. The explosion caused a tsunami that was 9 meters high that devastated anything that came into its path. For 10 minutes after the tsunami, a cloud of gas drifted over Halifax. Then what was described as black rain fell from the sky. Instantly, over 16,000 people died and 9,000 wounded. Over time, over 2,000 people had died from their injuries from the explosion. If it wasn't for Patrick Vincent Coleman, more lives would have been taken the day. Almost instantly, help came first from those who had survived the explosion, including police, local fire departments. Later, trains were arriving from all over Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and central Canada. Help came from both the Canadian and American navies. Help also came from the Boston Red Cross and Massachusetts public safety community. And 1 year later, a Christmas tree was sent to Boston, thanking them for their support they proved during the crisis. In 1971, this received it becoming a tradition, with even trailing the Nova Scotia government taking over. This tree that I stand next to today is a reminder not to take anything for granted, and that it symbolizes that Nova Scotia will never forget the tragedy that occurred so many years ago, and that we will be forever grateful for taking care of our ancestors. I leave you with a Canadian history moment so that we can all reflect on what this meant for our city and our country. See you guys next time.